Glowing Star, the future belongs to the bold, a speech inspired by Jack Ma. Ladies and gentlemen, young dreamers, future leaders. Let me begin by sharing something I've observed, time and time again. In this world, young people don't fear the future. It's the older generation that lies awake at night, worrying. Worrying about the unknown. Worrying about change. Worrying about a future that's no longer in their hands. But here's the truth, fear does not come from the future, it comes from within. It comes from uncertainty. From a lack of confidence. From a failure to imagine what could be. Let me tell you something. The future does not need to be feared, it needs to be built. And it will not be built by those who stand still, but by those who dare to move. By those who imagine. Who try. Who fall and rise again. And above all, by those who believe. Fire the power of having nothing to lose. 18 years ago, I stood in a room with a group of friends. We had no money. We had no technology. We didn't even have a business plan. What we had was a vision. And we believed in something few others did. That the internet would one day change everything. That China, and the world, would one day shop, communicate, and live online. People laughed at us. They told us we didn't understand business. They told us we didn't belong in the tech world. But we believed in something they didn't. We believed in the power of starting with nothing. Because when you have nothing to lose. No fear. No pressure. Only freedom to try. And from that place, of boldness, hunger, and humility, Alibaba was born. Globe showing Europe, Africa, stop worrying about the world. Start shaping your place in it. People often ask, Jack, what should I do with my life? And I tell them, don't spend your time worrying about what presidents and prime ministers are worrying about. Let them do their jobs. Your job is to worry about you. Your skills. Your passion. Your next step. Ask yourself, when I graduate, how will I live? What can I build that is fun, meaningful, and useful? What problems around me can I help solve? You see, we all want to change the world. But real change doesn't start out there. It starts right here, with how you choose to grow, create, and give. Robot face the truth about technology. There's a lot of fear out there. Will artificial intelligence take our jobs? Will machines replace us? Let me ask you. When steam engines came along, did they end jobs? Yes, they replaced some. But over time, they created more than they destroyed. Electricity scared people too. Computers. The internet. Every great innovation has come with fear. And every great innovation has created more opportunity than anyone could imagine. Artificial intelligence will replace many jobs, but mostly the boring ones. The repetitive ones. The ones that require no soul. But you have what no machine ever will. A heart. A dream. A reason to care. A reason to keep going. Machines may be faster, stronger, and even smarter in some ways. But they will never be wiser. They will never have compassion. They will never believe. They will never love. And that's why humanity will always win. Graduation cap: how to learn in a world that's changing. So if you want to prepare for the future, don't study like people did yesterday. Don't waste your time memorizing what computers can remember better. Don't compete with machines on calculation, they've already won. Instead, ask yourself, is what I'm learning making me more creative? Is it making me more innovative? Is it helping me understand how to work with others? To lead? To care? That's the real education. Education is not about filling your head. It's about building your character. It's about expanding your vision. It's about discovering what makes you come alive, and using it to serve the world. Light bulb: when others panic, you must see opportunity. Here's something I live by. When other people panic, that's when the opportunity comes. People say, "Jack, do you ever cry?" And I say, no. Because crying doesn't solve anything. If crying helped, I would cry every single day. But tears don't build companies. Vision does. Grit does. Relentless optimism does. Don't be afraid of hard days. I often say, today is tough. Tomorrow will be tougher. But the day after tomorrow will be beautiful. If you can survive the night before. Most people give up just before the breakthrough. But not you. Because you will have prepared. You will have endured. And when that dawn comes, it will be yours. Oncoming fist: success is earned, not given. Let me be brutally honest. Nothing is easy. Nothing is free. Everything worthwhile takes time, pain, and perseverance. Success is not handed out. It is carved out, day by day, choice by choice. In 18 years of building Alibaba, I've traveled hundreds of hours in the air, worked countless nights without sleep, made endless sacrifices. Not because I wanted to suffer, but because I knew what we were building was worth it. And I'll tell you a secret. When everyone around me agreed on an idea, I often threw it away. Because if everyone sees it, it's probably too late. I look for what others fear. For what others doubt. Because that's where the real opportunity lives. Sparkles: the final message. So here is my message to you. And the message I repeat to myself every day. The future will not be given to you. It will be created by you. Be bold. Be different. Be the one who tries, even when it's hard, even when it's lonely. You are not the next generation. You are the generation of now. And the world is waiting for what only you can build.